In this video, we will understand about the chapter circles, topic of class 10th term 2. So before we get started, if you like my video, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel. So in today's topic, we will discuss about what is tangent, secant, and we will solve the exercise 10.1. So let's start chapter number 10 of class 10th, which is circles, right? So circle is a chapter which is given in your term 2 syllabus, right? So in class 9th you have studied about few terms. You have studied about circle. Circle is what? Circle is a combination of points which are equidistant from a common center point. Okay, so this is called as a circle, right? Also, you have studied about few terms in class 9th which are known as what is chord, what is segment, what is sector and what is arc, right? So you have studied about all these terms. So now in this chapter in class 10th, this was the part of your class 9th. Okay, all the things you have studied in your class 9th. So in this chapter in class 10th we will study about few more terms. So let us start understanding those few terms, what are those and how they are related with the circle. Okay, so to understand that we will take a circle and a line, right? A circle and a line are how related to each other and what new things they will bring to us. So if I am taking any line, so what can be the possible combination? A line and a circle do not intersect with each other, do not have any common point. They can have two common points, they can intersect with each other, or the line can only touch the circle at a single point. Okay, so no other combination is possible, means a circle and a line cannot intersect each other, cannot touch each other at more than 2 points. So either the line will touch the circle at a single point, either the line will touch at the circle at a 2 points, or the line will not touch the circle, right? So only these three combinations are possible. So what we can derive from these three combinations? So see, in the very first figure there is no common point, line is not touching the circle, so it will be called as what? We will call this as a non-intersecting point. Okay, so this will be a case of non-intersecting because line is not intersecting the circle, line is not touching the circle at any point. Okay, so next, coming to next point. So next is secant. Secant is what? If the line is touching the circle at 2 points, so this is known as a secant of the circle. Okay, line is intersecting the circle, line can intersect the circle at any 2 points, so that is called as line is called as secant. Okay, next, single point. If the line is touching the circle at only one point, it can touch here, it can touch here, it can touch here, at any point, the point of contact should be equal to only 1. So that will be called as tangent. Okay, so the main history behind the tangent, what is tangent, from where this word comes tangent? So we say that tangent is a Latin word, it has come from the language Latin, and in the Latin it means tangere, which in English means what? Touch. Okay, so that's why we say that if the line is touching the circle at a single point, that will be called as my tangent. Okay, so now what else I can say the relation between secant and tangent? Is there any relation between secant and tangent? So yes, secant and tangent are related to each other. What is the relation between them? So see, right now secant is touching at 2 points to a circle. Okay, so if these 2 points coincide with each other, means
both of these points become a single point. Instead of these two points, both of these points are single point, means they are at a very small distance, that I can say that instead of saying that this is my 2 points, I can say that this is my single point. Okay, so that will be called as my, then my secant will be called as what? My secant will be called as my tangent, right? So this is written, the tangent to a circle is a special case of secant when two end points of its corresponding chord coincide. Okay, so coming to the next point, what is the common point? So see, there are 2-3 things when any line is touching the circle at a single point. So this is called as, I have told you, this line will be called as then tangent if it is touching at a single point. Okay, and that point is the common point, means both the circle and the line are passing through that point. Okay, you have studied about graphically the points now, that suppose my on my graph, this is my point 2 and 3. So from this point, both my circle and my line both are passing. Okay, so that's why this is called as a common point, because both are passing through a single point, that is a common point. Okay, so that common point of the tangent and the circle is called as point of contact. What it is called as? It is called as point of contact, and the tangent is said to touch at that common point. So point of contact means the point at which they are contacting with each other. Okay, they are touching with each other, they are coming in contact with each other, right? So that's why it is called as the point of contact, the point at which both the circle and the line are coming in contact with each other, they are joining with each other, they are touching each other, is called as a common point, or the called as a point of contact. Okay, and what we say that the tangent is passing through that common point, tangent is said to touch that common point. Okay, understood? So moving to the theorem 10.1, which says that the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So see, these terms are very important for you to understand, because these are going to help you in solving your theorems or questions in your exercise. Okay, so what next says, the tangent at any point of a circle, tangent if there is any circle and there is any tangent. Tangent means what? It is going to touch the circle at only single point. Okay, is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So again, you know what is radius? Radius is this, and radius and point of contact is what? Point of contact is my this, means both the circle and the tangent are touching with each other. So what I have to prove? I have to prove that the tangent at any point of a circle, tangent at any point of the circle is perpendicular to the radius, is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Means through the point of contact, tangent is perpendicular to radius, not at any other point. What it wants to say, that tangent is only perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact only, not with any other point on the tangent. Okay, so let us suppose that, so to prove that, let us suppose that there is any other point Q on the tangent, right? So let us suppose there is another point Q on given tangent. Okay, right? So if there is any another point on Q on the given tangent, right? So what I will say that, I will say that, see, you can see very clearly that OQ is greater than OP. From the figure it is clear to you that the distance of OQ is greater than OP, because see, this is also my radius, this part till this part, this is also my radius. Suppose this is any point M, right? Plus some extra distance is being added to my radius. But in case of OP, OP is my only radius, right? So I can say that what? I can say that my OQ is greater than OP. Okay. So this case will happen with any other point also on the circle, right? Always my OP will be the shortest distance. Suppose if I take any another point Q dash, so my OQ dash will also be equal greater than OP. Why it is greater than OP? Because OP is only my radius and OQ is my radius plus this distance also. This distance is radius and plus this distance. So radius plus something will be greater than my radius. So that's why this OQ dash or OQ will be greater than my OP. Okay, so what I can say from these relations, that P is the shortest distance from center to the tangent. Okay, so the shortest distance is what? Shortest distance is always a straight line. So on any line, so if you will draw the angles on any straight line. So what you know that when you draw angles on any straight line, so the angle which makes 90 degrees is always a straight line, right? So whenever there is any straight line on any another line, so what angle it makes? It makes an angle of 90 degree. So same is here. So P is the shortest distance from the center to the tangent, and the shortest distance is what? So the shortest distance is, so that means OP is a straight line on X. Why it is a straight line? Then what does it mean? It means that OP is perpendicular to X, Y. That means OP is making an angle of 90 degree on X, Y. Understood? So let's move on to exercise number 10.1. The very first question says, how many tangents can a circle have? So how many tangents can a circle have? Tangent is what? Tangent is a line which is touching the circle at a single point. So a tangent can be like this also. 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 A tangent can touch the circle at this point also, only at this point also, right? Only at this point also. So there are infinite points on the circle, and any line can touch at any point on the circle. Suppose there are 2 points, right? And line is passing through these 2 points. So how many such lines will be possible? 2 lines will be possible. Now circle is having, circle is having how many points? Circle is having infinite points, and on each point a line is touching. So how many tangents are possible? That means infinite tangents are possible. So the answer to the very first question will be infinite tangents. Okay, coming to second question. Fill in the blanks. A tangent to a circle intersect it in a dash point. Tangent intersects at a circle at how many points? Only at 1 point. I have told you, right? Next, a line intersecting a circle at 2 points is called as dash. A line which is intersecting the circle at 2 points, what it will be called as? It will be called as what? I have told you in the starting of this video that it will be called as a secant. So the answer for this is secant. Okay, next. A circle can have dash parallel tangents at the most. Dash parallel tangent at the most means maximum of how many tangents can be parallel. Right? Suppose this is a point and this is my tangent. Right? So its parallel tangent will be here only, which is touching the circle at the diametrically opposite end. Right? So can there any other line is possible which will be parallel to this? If I will draw this line, then it will intersect the circle at 2 points. So this will not be my tangent. So if I draw this line, then also it will touch the circle at 2 points. So this will also not be my tangent. If I will draw line like this or like this, so these are not parallel to each other. So how many maximum tangents are possible parallel, which are parallel to each other? Only 2. Okay. Next, the common point of a tangent to a circle and the circle is called as point of contact. I have explained you that what is point of contact. The point which is common through which the circle and the line both are passing at the same time, that is called as the point of contact.
If you find this video useful, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get updates of my new videos. So let's meet in the next video in which we will solve the remaining 2 questions of exercise 10.1. Till then, take care and bye bye.